Bum, bum, bum. No, I'm just playing. What's going on, Royalty? It's your boy, Swoop Kage. As you can tell by the energy I'm providing on this podcast today, I'm in charge of the show. So,
So
yeah,
you saying I don't? You saying I don't have the
Don't-
energy or something?
Don't do this.
No, I
I'm the-
mean, you can just tell.
Whoever comes in hot with the intro is usually
Yeah,
whoever's running
that's
the
facts.
episode.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
I'm usually a Mr. Energy all the time on these podcasts. Don't matter rain, sun, or shine. You know me.
It's all right. You can take a couple days off, and no one's gonna be upset at you, man.
I feel you. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're one of my strong friends, so you can lean on me sometimes, dog. I'm just saying.
I hear
Come
it.
with the energy.
I heard.
But
Oh,
yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into some updates. How you guys doing? How's your guys' week been? How's everything going?
Rachel, do you want to go first, or you want me to go?
Sure, I'll start.
Yeah,
So
let's
I'm
just-
sick. So that's super fun. I've been, as you all know, I've been very passionate about wearing masks in public, and I've been very vigilant about keeping my distance and socially distancing. And this weekend, I let go a little bit, and look where it gets me. I'm sick.
It's like
Pissed.
the one time.
The one time I'm around a new group of people, literally less than 12 hours later, I'm sick. And I'm getting a COVID test tomorrow, so we'll see how that
That's
goes.
good.
But I've
Gotta keep
been
us updated on the results.
off sick for the last few days from work, and I sound like this all the time. And I apologize for those of you listening that I sound like a dying frog. But yeah, I will keep you posted on my results, because you know what? Everyone's gonna know someone that has had it, so
Yep.
I guess.
And we
should be-
care about you. That's the more important thing.
Yeah. Do you have any
We want to know
symptoms?
that you're good.
Do I have any symptoms? Yes. So my entire body hurts. It's super achy. I feel like if I were to move too quickly, that my limbs would break off. I am incredibly congested. I have a sore throat. I have a dry cough. I have a fever, as you can tell by the slight sheen of sweat over my entire body. Yeah. The only thing that isn't the key COVID symptom is I can still taste and smell things.
Mhm.
But who knows?
Yeah. Damn. I was like, damn, that kind of sucks because you don't know if you got COVID or if you just have a flu.
Exactly.
Because it's flu season too, so that's what's so messed up. So I was
Exactly.
like,
Shout out to my boy EJ. He had a funny tweet today. He's like, so can you still get sick, or is it just COVID now? He tweeted that shit out and made me laugh.
facts.
It made me really think. We're at a time and point in life where if you just sneeze,
It's the end
everyone
of the
just
world.
gives you that look
Yeah,
and you look at
truly.
yourself like, oh my God, do I have it?
I know,
Am I
because I'm
infected with
all
COVID?
not that I interact with a lot of people, but I'd have to tell, the event that I was at, I would have to be like, hey, I'm
Yep, I have
sick.
that.
Watch out. And that's embarrassing, because it seems like then I haven't been taking care of myself and I haven't been taking the proper precautions, but I have, which is so annoying.
Nah, that's not your. That's not your fault. That's the media's fault. Most importantly, our president, because he started spewing this dumbass rhetoric.
Whoa, speaking of our president, I know y'all saw that.
I'm just saying, it was so poorly handled. Bro, it's like
You gotta
this
look
is
at the
something.
graphs. No, look at the graphs. That's
It's
all
like,
he
I
was
don't-
saying the whole time.
I don't care about
Trump,
that, though.
You're looking
I
at the
can't-
graphs, my guy.
Yeah,
What are you
I'm just-
talking about?
No, you're looking
it's
at it
like-
the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know. I just feel like
Oh,
we could have treated this so much better, especially since it's deadly, but it's deadly incrementally compared to say the flu or something. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is still dangerous because it affects a certain amount of people more than it affects others. But you got to realize if we would have done from the beginning proper precautions, letting people have the facts right away,
If we
understanding
let
that
scientists,
it would have been way easier.
politicians.
yeah, and realize it's not something to be shamed, because now we're COVID shaming people. That's the worst. I tell you, America is just terrible when it comes to new diseases and infectious diseases, because they be letting people run with it when they don't need to. So you got COVID, all right, you're gonna need a quarantine. These are the possible outcomes. A lot of people are getting it. You know what I'm saying? What is the U.S. for over 4 million, bro? I mean,
I
like
wouldn't
it's
say. Is it 4 million? I thought
no.
it was
Wait, that might be global. That might be global.
global is
No,
4 million. I think the U.S. has at least maybe 2 million,
which is
1.5 million,
yeah, that's
2 million.
gross.
I'd say that is,
That's
but
gross.
we're a nation that has the most immigrants coming in and out of it. So
That's not the reason why. The reason why is that you still have concerts like they doing social
yeah,
distancing
Or you're
concerts.
having
People,
states like Iowa where they're going back to school full time and have no mask mandates.
yeah.
yep.
That's. I kind of wanted to ask you. That's a great little segue into like things I wanted to talk about. How do you guys feel about like everything opening up? Like, you know, if you were a parent, would you send your kid back to school right now? Like,
No.
Nope.
or are you just sending them to
Nope.
school real quick and then signing the homeschool papers? I guess that's what you kind of got to do.
I mean, for me at least, like I actually know a fair amount of people that are teachers. My sister's a teacher. My brother-in-law is a dean at a high school. I have nephews that are in school. I have roommates in college that are teachers. And I would not, if I had a child, I would not send them back to school. I think my nephews go to school in District 4, like U46, where we went. They're in Bartlett. And there was a school board meeting that my sister-in-law was listening to. And the superintendent of schools said, I could not live with myself if one student or faculty member or anyone died because I sent them back too early, and I could not live with that. So we're doing remote learning, I think, through October 9th, which is the end of the first quarter. And at best, they would do hybrid learning after that, which would be like partial in school, partial like
Yeah, I was
but
hearing
even
like
then,
people talk
they're
about
going to
that.
address it like a few weeks before and see how it's going. Because I forget where, but one school district already went back and like 260 students and teachers are already having to quarantine.
Was it Lake?
Really.
I know Lake Zurich got like they had a bunch of high school kids get
I don't remember where it
infected,
was. I saw it on like Twitter. I think it was
and
in a
that's
different state. But
actually where
like,
I work too, which is kind of
why would
crazy.
you? I mean, that's the thing. Is any? I don't think the schools in the states that are going back in those districts. I don't think their like faculty administration is thinking of it in the ways that like the U46 superintendent did, because like if any student or teacher dies because they went back to school too early, it is on the administration.
Of
Like it's
course.
100% on them. And I'm
I was
thinking
Hands
about to say.
down.
about it like that.
I
Could
was,
they let that like? Could they live with that decision that they made cost someone their life? And I
bro.
don't
There's been
think of it like that.
there's. I shouldn't even say. I shouldn't say, bro. I should say people, y'all, family, royalty. There's been companies that are now being sued for wrongful death because the CEOs of companies brought essential workers back too soon, and they're suing because they're saying that the facility was not properly like equipped. The safety, it was just not up to the safety standards because of COVID. Like there was just like they were just like, oh, push it, we'll be fine. I mean, I'm with
I
you,
know a
Rachel.
couple
Like
people who are working like that right now.
I'm gonna be real cap. As long as I live in Illinois, I'm cool because Governor Pritzker seemed like he about his business. I mean, we're open, but we're not open. Every place I go, for the most part, only outdoor seating. And to be honest, I've just been making personal decisions. If I'm not going through the drive-through, or if there's no outdoor patio seating, I'm cool. I don't really care. I don't need to eat out that bad. For me,
Yeah.
I can hang out with my people, and that's the one thing. Like, it's getting harder because like what you said is like we all like to like hang out with people and we all like to like make new connections, but that's hard during COVID, right?
You
Because
can't
like
make like any new
that's the
connections
hardest
really
part.
right
Like
now.
if you don't know them, if you don't know like they're actually like, first of all, a lot of people think this is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Like if
To
they're
to
taking
those,
the right precautions or not.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, if you think it's a conspiracy theory, cool, but I'm gonna need you to stay 6 feet back. I'm just saying, like that's
That's
cool.
facts.
Because
That's
when you
facts.
get it and then you realize that it's not a conspiracy theory, then you can act a certain way. Like again, they were saying the same thing about AIDS. They were saying the same thing about cancer, bro. All these conspiracy theories, but when people get these diseases, you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt, and you're gonna have to be like, all right, this is real. But to my main point, because I'm hopping around, I do that a lot. I'm cool as long as I'm in Illinois. That's all I have to say, because Illinois is taking the proper precautions, and that means I have to follow suit. You still got to wear your mask in Illinois. I don't care what nobody else. I don't care what all these other people are doing lackadaisical. Just
Down
because you want
south in like Springfield, they're like upset that still has to happen. I mean, I can understand your population's smaller, but like, come on, man.
Man,
How
that's
hard
not
is
our
it to wear
business.
a mask?
There are some companies that are, excuse me, oh my God, I'm so sorry. There are some companies nationwide that are taking the same precautions. Like, sorry, like Target
You're good.
across the country, like not just in the States with mandated mask rules. They're requiring
Mhm.
masks no matter what. And I'm sure if you've gone to Target, you've seen there's at least one or two people standing at just the one entrance now. They don't have both entrances open. They have one so it can be manned, that are wiping down carts and making sure that people are wearing masks, and will usually stop them before
Yep.
they walk in
But
the
what
door.
is so funny is that we should have been doing this, bro. We talk about flu season, and then it's like, oh yeah, we probably should wipe down the things that people touch, like carts. Like, you know what
Well,
I'm
when
saying?
you
Like,
give
that's
when you give
Yeah,
people
what
the
they're
if you worked
supposed.
at
option to
Target, I
do it or
tell you they
not,
did
they're
not
not
do
gonna
that
do it.
before this. That did
I'm
not
I
saying,
do
but
it
like
every
that's
time I grab a cart, but
no,
only if
I'm
something like
not. I'm
spilled
not
in.
saying us as people. I'm saying like Target should be providing that. Like obviously, yeah, you could wipe down something like me. I'm a germaphobe. I've always done that. I never went up in the store and I never got a sanitized wipe. But and I always keep the hand sanitizer. Even when I hop in the whip, bro, I got a jug of hand sanitizer. The push down joint. As soon as I get in there, no matter where I'm
facts.
from, wipe your hands down. Wipe your hands down. Coming in and out. You know, I got the hand sanitizer. I had to clean the whole whip today, so there's stuff I had to restock. But yeah, this is crazy. As long as we people understand, you decided not to keep your mask on. So whatever punishment or consequence come your way, that's on you. But the worst part is that you could still be wearing a mask and still get it just because that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate for the people that have actually been following.
Yeah.
It's hard to make these new connections, like we said, because it's like a lot of the time when we meet these new people and these new connections, we meet them because we know our friends. So they just out, you know, we all hang out with people. And sometimes you can't tell the person that you're going to hang out with, like, oh, da 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 da. Oh, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's like you get
You
like
don't want to be like
FOMO.
offensive asking
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
hey, like I'm down to hang out with you, but have you been doing like this, and this? Because you don't want to
Yeah.
not go. Like you don't want to not see your friends. We've already been like by ourselves for so long that like now that we have the little bit of freedom, you want to experience it, and you want to
Yeah.
enjoy it, but you also want to be smart about it. And a lot of people, people that you wouldn't even think aren't taking it seriously aren't, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Like, I don't know about you guys. Maybe it's just I have like extended relatives in other states that think that this is ridiculous and seeing the shit they post on like Facebook. And I'm like, man, where did we
Pe-
go wrong with you? Like, what happened? Why are you saying the things that you're saying? You're just wrong.
It's not that, Rachel. It's just that I've realized that entitlement is like a hell of a drug. Like to be in America and to have that sense of liberty and like, and I say for the majority of people who aren't oppressed, so this is usually white America, y'all don't have to worry about shit. So whatever the government say, y'all believe. And in that belief, you get a sense of entitlement. And in that entitlement, nobody can tell you nothing. As long as the government is like, oh, we do this, that, and the other, you'll still find ways to rebel. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we act like we're so intellectually
Yeah.
smart, but we don't follow the basics. You know, it's like treat people how you want to be treated, right? Wash your hands when you use the bathroom. People still don't do that. We had white man went on a whole about that. People feel like they don't need to wash their damn hands. So why the hell they feel like they need to wear a mask? You know,
I was about to
entitlement.
say, it's
Entitlement. Hell of
crazy
a
how
drug.
they said they don't need to wear a mask, even though it's a private business you're going in. If they tell you to wear a fucking mask, you have to wear a mask, you idiot.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a
It's the
private
same thing
because
with
business.
the dress
it's
code.
like
No
infringing
shoes,
on
no
their
shirt,
rights.
no service. It's not infringing on your rights, though, you idiot.
I mean,
Oh
I know,
my
but that's what
God.
people say. They're like, it's a
I've
free
had to,
country. I can do whatever I
yeah.
want. That's
When
not
people,
what a free country means.
No. Yeah, people be taking that way
whenever
too
I hear
heavy.
somebody say it's a free country, I can do what I want, I'd be like, bro, arrest this man. You know you're in the wrong.
Well, like,
Stop
there's been so many like memes and
Stop.
videos and shit where they're like, it's a free country, and it's like, okay, so what do you call your social security card? That's literally a number you were assigned to by the government at birth that
Yeah.
tracks and manages all of your
Man, it's
large
crazy.
purchases, all of your financials, everything that you do. It impacts literally your entire life is a number that was given to you at birth by the government. It's not a free country. You don't
It's
get to
not.
do whatever the fuck you want. You get to do whatever the government tells you get to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, I'm used to this because you gotta have a certain dress code to get in the club. And as a minority, you always just judge more, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I already know
Yeah.
how it rolls with these private
You
establishments
got
and
most of the
what's
time when you're
such. But then you got these Karens out here who just freak out, who just don't want to put their mask on at Walmart, even though it clearly states when you are walking in there, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah, and there was that security guard in Michigan who was literally shot by a woman's husband because he told her that she needed to wear a mask. Like,
so now you're
That
going
was
to jail
nuts.
Realize how stupid that is. You're going to jail because somebody told you to put on a mask. That is mandated by law. So you're going you already got a citation because you don't want to follow the mandate. So you're probably gonna get fined. Two, now you're going to jail because now you're facing capital murder. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't even think it like that. But you know
Because
what?
it's disrespectful. Like, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, you know, it's disrespectful when you go to jail and people just start slapping you around because you can't defend yourself. And then you have to join a prison gang. But, you know, we don't want
Or
to say nothing.
you know what's disrespectful when you go to jail and get COVID because that's where a lot of cases are
Man,
happening.
boy,
And then you
the
figure that
prison
shit out.
system, they can't social distance. You can't even social distance in your bunk,
Yeah,
bro.
it's impossible.
Yeah, so it's just, and especially since prisons are overcrowded, I feel sorry for the convicts. I mean, in a sense, it's like we know you're trying to pay your debt to society because you did wrong, and if you're in there unjustly, then it's like even worse. But it's like you can't win because like you literally have all your power has been stripped from you from society. So it's like even if you spoke up, you'd be wronged, you know. But as it brings up an interesting point because y'all watch like the Daily Show with the new guy. What's his name? Noah. What's his name?
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. I retweeted it today. He put on some tweet about how like all people want is America to try, and
Just
so
try
like
to
he
be
started
better.
right. He just explained all these things like he's like when you try to get guns, like you have to go like we just want America to try, like make people learn about how to use guns. You want the people who respect the guns to have the guns because you know they're not going to be going all crazy mass shootings. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking about how like in that Trump tried to like deflect that argument by saying that like the data is like the percentage of mass shootings compared to like regular like black like it was just some dumb stuff. Like he was just saying a bunch of stuff, but then he gave a whole bunch of stuff like your like the reason to vote, like everything basically was like everything that we do has due process. So what's the problem in us giving like this pandemic due process? We just have to do it at a more like a more fast pace. Like we have to do it at super speed, but people should be understanding in that. And then like you realize like every other country that's listened to their government, bro,
They're good.
cases are down. Cases are down. I'm talking about places
New
places like
Zealand or like Iceland?
man,
Where
all the Scandinavian
they've
countries,
like
bro.
fully shut down and now they're back
Iceland
to
is
normal.
just
They only
like
had like 300 cases or something like that.
Yeah,
I think that's
the
kind
crazy
of
part.
different though, just because
No,
there's like not that much of a population there. But like,
But even if you look, if you're looking at it right, according to Donald
yeah,
Trump,
it's
if you
it's
actually look at, I mean,
shit.
how they acted when they first heard about it, it could have been terrible. It could have been way worse.
Yeah.
It depends on how
look
the
at.
handles it.
I was about to say, look at Italy is the prime example, bro. They was
Yeah, I
the
ain't shooting Trump
epicenter.
no bail.
It was.
I don't even
It
want to
was
make this a I hate Trump type of pod at all, but like
nah.
my man is I don't know what man's is doing, bro.
Oh, he's
I don't.
worried
This is
about
not a
teenagers
political
on TikTok.
podcast.
Yep.
He's worried about
Yeah.
teenagers on TikTok.
Yeah, he was trying to ban TikTok.
He was saying
The man was about to use his executive order to ban TikTok. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
He was saying he literally just said today in a tweet like everybody in Florida can vote by mail, even though he was flipping out about that shit the other week
because
about
he
how
thinks
it's
that voting
fraudulent.
by mail
It
is different from
sense.
absentee voting and it like absentee ballots, and it's not. It's the same fucking thing.
It's the same. Oh my god.
I mean, you just have a president who does.
My god.
We have a president that doesn't care about his own country's public health. Because like if literally half of the population dies in America, doesn't matter how booming our economy is, it's not going to be as booming as it used to because half of the population is gone.
Yeah.
And I'm using that as extreme because we're not even close to that. But I'm just saying like if the rates, it's just a valid argument. Like you can't keep abusing your people and then expect your people to like be like, oh, I trust you and like I want to start doing all these things. Like people are getting mad because they've lost their summer. Well, we might lose a whole year at this point. Like think about that.
Facts. Y'all better just get used to that.
That's what I'm saying. Like the same stuff.
People stop blindly trusting politicians.
Hold on. There's this funny dude I follow. He does like voiceovers and like it'd be like a DC animated like movie or something, and like Lex Luger was not Lex Luthor, whatever.
Luthor.
Superman. Lex Luthor. There you go. Not Luger. Lex Luthor. He was like the president at the time, and the dude was voicing him over, just like, "It's all right, everybody. COVID is over. We can all go home." It's what the fuck I would have been saying if y'all would have been social distancing this whole time. Like, what are you talking about? Motherfuckers out here wilding, trying to go viral online, doing stupid shit. Like, Lil Boozy, why are you throwing a pool party? What are you doing?
Because
I'm just
people
tired.
do.
Oh my.
I told you, entitlement is a hell of a drug, bro. It's the ultimate drug. It brainwashes people. If you allow people, and this is me, my conspiracy back. America has allowed people to believe that the U.S. is a free country, just like Rachel said. Because you know what they'll quote? They'll quote the Constitution. They'll talk about their amendments. But like, again, I'm gonna have to reference Trevor Noah in his like tweet that I retweeted today. Y'all should really peep this. He said that the Second Amendment, every rule or legislation that we've ever made is to protect human beings. And now you have a president that's saying, bump human life. Let's just go back to everything being normal. I just want y'all to realize the magnitude of that. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that your life has no value. I don't know if white people need to hear that. I don't need to know. I shouldn't just say white people. Anybody who don't believe, because you just said Lil Boosie. Anybody who don't believe that this COVID thing is not real, I want you to just say, I don't value my life. Because if this was something that killed us in like 3 or 4 days, I guarantee you people wouldn't be acting like this. But because you know that it's a very gradual process, and then even inevitably, if you do get it and you get like the extreme of it, you still have a fighting chance because people have gone like months. Like, think about that. Some of the first few people who've gotten COVID have gone months battling this thing.
Yeah.
And some people have survived while other people have died. So like, even the fact that like we're not even taking that into account, I just want people to start understanding. It's like this is the whole argument. Like, women have been having this argument all the time. It's pro-choice or it's pro, like, what's the other one? What's it? If you're not pro-choice, what's the other? Pro what? Pro-life. So it's like, okay, you have the decision to control your own body by putting on a mask, but you want to say, nah. But I'm not saying that this is pro-life. This would be like, I just don't care, like anarchy. I don't know the opposite. I should say, but I'm saying the same thing. Women have been having the same fight just over their bodies, and now people are getting mad because we're trying to tell them to wear a mask. Just think about that. Just think about that.
It's just, I don't know. It's all crazy. But let's not drag on, I guess. Everybody I mean, it's been 4 months, so in a summary, give me how you're feeling, man. Everybody in there, how are you feeling like these last 4 months with the quarantine that we've had going? I mean, Illinois hasn't been that bad, but just seeing the whole country around us,
Well,
I guess.
One, I'm very appreciative because I moved back to Illinois at the beginning of July last year. If I didn't, I would be in Iowa, in a state where they're forcing all of their students to go back to school full time, and there's no mask mandates by the state. So,
God, dude, schools are the dirtiest
that's
places
absolutely
for
ridiculous.
kids, though. Like, you got kids eating their boogers. Like,
it's so scary because I mean, so many of my friends that still live in Iowa, most of them are teachers, and they're just screwed, and they can't do anything because the state is forcing them to pick between their lives and staying healthy and staying safe, or their jobs, which is keeping children safe and educating them. And that's
so like as
a terrible
as a teacher,
position to be putting teachers in.
Oh, that's a good question. So you think that just because you're not mandated to wear a mask, that a lot of teachers will wear a mask?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, you're probably going to start seeing teachers. I mean, there's no state mask mandate. You could, as a district, as a county or township or what have you, decide that you need to wear a mask. The school can decide that everyone has to wear masks. But I mean, there's this tweet, and I know it's just supposed to be funny, but it was about like sending your kindergartner to school in the SpongeBob mask, and he comes back with a Spider-Man mask because he made a trade at lunch. Like, you're really gonna
that's so real. That's so
real.
Like,
You're really gonna expect these small children to keep masks on 24/7 if they're super fidgety, they're running around at recess, they're trying to play with their friends. Like, that's not realistic. Like, I know I get incredibly sweaty. I'm just a sweaty person. So if I'm in a grocery store and it's hot, I gotta like sometimes do the quick like pull the mask and wipe my face off and put it back on. Like, it's the bare minimum that we could do. There's no reason to not wear a mask, but it is kind of annoying. It is a nuisance. So I could see kids especially being incredibly annoyed. I could see teenagers just being asshole teenagers and not wanting to do it, not wanting to listen.
I was a teenager. I could be like, man, bump this.
I could understand that.
Exactly. Like, there's no
Especially if you have authority problems, like which is like every teenager ever, because you think you're again entitled. I'm just telling you, entitlement is a hell of a drug, bro.
It
It's
is. It don't
just
matter
fucking scary.
what race you are or anything. That's just gonna come for you,
Exactly.
dog.
You get a girlfriend, she
Once you
entitled
at a
to feel a
certain
certain type.
class level,
Man, that through the roof, through the roof.
So yeah, okay. So let's talk a couple months from now. I really don't see this ending because a bunch of states really. I mean, they were talking about it ending like we're gonna be in this for like a whole year, maybe a little bit more, year and a half, and then we'd come up with the vaccine, and it becomes like a flu shot vaccine, obviously. But like,
Right.
I just think giving the option the states to do what they want to do is, I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it just wasn't very effective.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I hate China's government, I mean, I think they're lying about their numbers, but it was effective the way that they were able to
Of
lock
course.
everybody down. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
I mean, I
And
think,
force people to wear masks and do what you had to do.
yeah, I
But
don't think we're going to see any sense of normalcy returning
Halloween shut
until next
down.
year.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
no kids at my front door. Take your ass home.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
want to see
expecting
no
children to
Halloween
go grab
parties.
candy
Oh
and
my
shit
gosh.
from strangers.
Halloween ain't for the kids no more, bro.
Halloween party for us.
I don't want it.
What do you mean?
Halloween ain't for the kids no more, bro. It's always been once you're an adult, you
Has
be
it been
trying to
for
go
the
to
The
Halloween.
second
kids?
you were
Once we
in
were
like college
16,
age,
it wasn't for the kids.
Man, you be trying to think. You be having the whole weekend. You be having Halloween parties, bro. Girls be having sometimes
I mean,
4 or 5
I was trying to see some
outfits.
nurses out here.
And especially with Instagram, I know these girls be out here be like, I can't be wearing the same thing
I was
3
trying to see
times
some zombie
with
nurses.
pictures.
oh no, in college there would be like multiple like events with the fraternities and sororities. You had to have multiple costumes, man.
See on everything, you know. As a guy, it's easy. You know, you buy one costume, you write it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just all it is.
If you're invited to a Halloween party, you guys going? If they said there's only like 10 people going?
No, I'm not going to any yet. I'm much more comfortable because the thing about Halloween parties is they're just known to get wild. It doesn't matter. Like it's like New Year's Eve, bro. You say it's
That's
gonna be a
facts.
cool little kickback.
Is
then
New
everybody-
Year's gonna be canceled? Oh no, dog.
Yes.
This COVID shit is still
Everything's
wilding.
gonna be canceled.
Christmas
dude.
is done.
Oh,
Thanksgiving
Blackout
is done.
Wednesday.
what's the
We
best?
doing-
Wait, before we
We
rush to
doing
New Year's Eve,
Zooms. I'm gonna be doing
What's
Zooms
before?
with my. Well, actually, I still my
What's the
family,
best?
so
What's the
blessed
best
to have
Halloween
Thanksgiving
costume?
with them.
The best
That's true.
Halloween costume?
What's the
That I
best
like to
Halloween
look
costume?
at, or that somebody can wear.
Yeah.
No. What's the best Halloween costume you've ever worn?
Oh.
Oh, I never go hard on Halloween, dog.
Bro, I was Kodak Black one. That was probably the best.
That is the laziest costume I've ever heard in my life.
I don't think
How?
I've had any like really good ones.
Cause I know for a fact you just grew out your fro, had some gold bullshit ass grills on, fake ass
Yep.
grills, and threw a chain over your shit. Dude wore a black
No.
shirt with some black jeans.
No. This is when he went to jail. So I had the whole. I had
I'm Kodak Black.
I had the convict. I had the convict.
You had the whole orange jumpsuit on.
Orange jumpsuit, and then I did the cross. I tried to copy the tattoos, bro. I went all out on this fit.
It's stupid, man. I think my favorite costume I ever was. See, I was lazy as hell last year. I was Bob Marley. I just wore like a jean.
You want to talk about me being
A
lazy?
jean.
You want to talk
I mean,
about
that's
me being
now. I
lazy?
said my costume's always trash, but like my favorite one was when I was a luchador. In high school.
That's funny, bro.
That was lit. That was a lit ass
funny.
Halloween party too. Shout out to Hoffman. Y'all used to have some crazy ass parties back in the day.
Oh my God.
Usually ended up with the police coming, but you know,
We was
Yeah.
children.
party
It's all
didn't
good.
back in the day.
I was about to say we was children. We shouldn't have been partying no way. You think about how young we were partying, bro. We was really out here acting like we was in college, bro, in high school. Damn near early. I would say damn near 8th grade.
And then you get to college and people like ask you stupid questions and you're like, you've never done that before? Like
I used to be saying that all
never?
the
And
time,
they're like,
man.
no.
Bro, we used to be playing beer pong with beer in the cups, yo.
Man, that's so
Oh
grimy.
my
Think about how
God.
disgusting.
Yo,
We wasn't worried.
beer pong with
We was
beer
not
in
wor-
the cups.
We wasn't worried about no COVID back then, bro. Like I'm telling you, we was
That's facts.
grody. Bro, I be
Look
looking
how
at some
nasty
things.
kids are. I'm not doing that as a grown ass person. Like
Hey, you said that, bro. You said that. I'd be looking at some things that people be doing, bro, and I'd be like, do you understand how gross that is? Like I was watching a TV show, and old girl was like, she was in a waiting room, and like it was like she was waiting on, it was Grey's Anatomy. She was waiting on like her husband to come back from surgery. She was laid out with a pillow and a blanket across 4 chairs. Don't know who was sitting on it, bro. I said, bro, that's disgusting. You know how much
sanitize them. Hopefully she sanitized the
you
chairs.
think a hospital is sanitized? You know how many people run through a hospital? I was like, yo, bro, I
got the
guarantee you.
sanitized wipes. I wipe that shit down 3-4 times. We good.
Trust, you're lying to yourself. You're playing yourself, bro. You're playing yourself.
I'm not gonna personally do it, but I know for a fact she didn't do that shit. Like,
I'm just thinking about the times where like I would end up, you know, in the bathroom, bro. You don't even think about cleaning you don't even think about cleaning like the toilet seat or nothing.
Wait,
and, like,
hold on.
There's
Don't
no
do that.
place more gross than a fraternity bathroom.
You be bare ass in toilet seats, Deji?
No. I'm talking about it like when I'm vomiting, you know, because I got too sick.
Okay.
First of all, we
That's
all
true.
know. That's what I'm saying.
You be going in that bitch.
You be doing that no matter where you are.
You be
At the bar, the club, you just put your whole head in there, bro.
That's the back.
I'd be saying that's gross, bro. Actually, as human beings, we're pretty disgusting. We like to act like we're very clean, but like, yeah, we're disgusting. Like, you know, like animals, I give it to them because, you know, at least they realize that like, hey, bro, this is just nature. You're just going to deal with germs. We're going to take that L. But, you know, as humans, we like put cleanliness on such a pedestal that like we don't realize every little thing that we do is actually gross and disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like we can think about sex. People want to realize like, oh, we're all free to have sex, and that's such a cool. But sex is actually one of the most disgusting things you could ever do in your life. Just think about that, bro. Think about that.
And then like getting tested is like a taboo thing.
Exactly. Hey, y'all people want to talk about, I can have as many sexual partners. Yes, you can.
Just get tested. Be clean. Stay safe.
So what holiday are you guys going to be the most upset about missing?
Well, the only holidays I care about are the ones that are family oriented, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
like Christmas.
I don't call it Thanksgiving anymore, I guess. Actually, I still do call that because I'm thankful to be with my family, but I don't really fuck with the way I guess the tradition was founded. But you know, I still got to show for some ham or some turkey.
Yes, sir.
Like,
I've been trying to push I've been trying to push my people to bump the turkey and let's start doing chicken, bro.
And the baked mac and cheese. I need that baked mac and cheese.
And you gotta have the homemade. You gotta have the homemade mashed potatoes. That's what I realized last year. The homemade mashed potatoes.
Who ain't eating homemade mashed potatoes?
Bro, before last year, I always used to make it out the box. So this year I made it from scratch, bro. And I put my whole foot in it. I'm saying I put my whole right side in it. You know what I'm saying? I just WWE did a smash, like body slam, bam. You know. Yeah, I was like, this was phenomenal.
Yeah, but those things just helping your family cook the dinner too. I mean, it just makes it that much better.
When you have a mother like mine, it is the most stressful experience in the world.
No, what are you doing? You messed that up.
Because she okay, Barb, I know you're listening to this and I love you, but you drive me fucking crazy. Because so even if like me or my sister and like our significant others are coming over, the whole house has to be clean. She has to plan like 5 different appetizers and the main course and a dessert, and has to make sure that we have drinks that everyone like it has to be like so done and so clean and so perfect.
That just sounds like a good host to me.
But like she always overextends herself. She gets super stressed out, and then she gets like really short-tempered with everyone. So when that's just like having like me and Cody over for dinner. So when you extend it to like extended family, it just gets amplified. And it's just crazy.
And you're about to get the worst of it too, because that's mom, and she can't yell at your boyfriend like she'd yell at you.
You know what happens? At the end of the night, she has her emotional release. She talks about all the good and blah blah blah, and y'all have a little heart to heart. I know these type of people. I know these type of people. I am that type of person. I'm not the best host, but you know I'm meticulous in my planning. And then when I realize something, y'all know, because y'all have been doing this podcast with me forever. We'll get to a certain point, and I'll just be like, yo, I love y'all, man. We really doing this. It's crazy. You know, I get super emotional, but it's just because we plan, you know, we pour ourselves into that process. And when you pour yourself into that process, it's stressful, you know? And then when you see like the fruition of it, then you're like, oh, it works.
Also,
when you put your heart and soul on to make those mashed potatoes.
But it's not
it tastes that much better.
Like when that's for like big events for like Thanksgiving or for Christmas time or for someone's birthday or holiday, it's not. I mean, obviously, like everyone loves the food, but they don't care that you had the perfect tiny little like toothpicks to go into every single thing, that each one was like perfectly planned out. They just care about spending time with everyone.
That's
Like
true.
the food is a plus, but like I'm not just here because you made
Oh no.
stuffing. Like I'm here because it's Thanksgiving and we should be together as a family. If
Shout
I
out to
came
Miss
over
Barb.
and we had nothing but like Taco Bell and McDonald's, that'd still be cool. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
you're
Yeah.
lying, Rachel. I could never go. I would be eating it. I'd be like, hey, yo, this
oh
is
my
trash.
God.
We could
I'll
do
be like,
better than
hey,
this.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, bitch, you ain't gotta eat it then. Sit your ass over in the corner. Ungrateful ass. Ungrateful ass.
Hey, I'll be ungrateful because everybody in my spot be trying
You
to shove, they try to be chefing up. I've just said all those, but like Charles, to your
No.
point,
That's mad
Like,
disrespectful. You go over there, got
I-
Taco Bell and shit at the crib for Thanksgiving. Shit,
You
that's
know
how
what
some
I
people roll. Some people out here like Ricky Bobby with the Popeyes, KFC,
that's true.
and the
True.
holy trifecta of like McDonald's.
If
there,
it's
too.
catered, you know, we could get some people. Some people do catered.
You
Like,
can get some good ass catering for Thanksgiving.
yeah, my brother
That's
did that
true.
last year. It was phenomenal. I was I was on the toilet all next day, but oh man, it was phenomenal. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna miss the family stuff. That's the most important stuff, anyways. You know,
I'm
when
gonna
you get
still
kids.
be there with my family, anyways, just because we don't like really
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
you know. I'm
probably
gonna
just
still
be
be able to
smaller,
have.
I
I guess I'm not gonna be able to do New
Well,
Year's, I guess, which kind of fucking sucks.
the immediate family, like I got, is like maybe 10 to 12 people. So like I'm not really tripping about that. And like I don't know if I doubt that significant others will be there because I don't know. I just don't be. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
what do
like,
you
Then
say? You might want to
thanks-
clear that up. You might want to clear that up, dog.
with the significant others,
Yes, you might want to
what?
clear that up, fam.
Why? Why? I don't know if they'll be there because they're usually
uh,
never there. Oh, you saying I need to say something correct because I have a lady? Oh man, bump
I
that.
mean, I just don't want to. I mean, you know, when we're doing podcasts, we could just get caught in the moment. So I just don't want you
I didn't say nothing.
to be.
I didn't say nothing crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd rather be. I'm just gonna say this for myself. I'd rather be at my family's Thanksgiving because at least I'll know the food is
It's gonna be
seasoned.
seasoned.
oh my God.
That's a good joke. Me and you both, the light bulb went up my head as soon as she said that. I was, oh shit. You ain't about to take it there.
Everything. And let's not be. And the most important thing about these
I need
events,
some
though,
Louisiana.
is the most important thing about these family events is the desserts. If your desserts ain't on point, what we doing? We ain't got the apple pie, the peach cobbler with the ice cream, and the pound cake. You know what I'm saying? Like the bread pudding. You know, I just need the constant staples. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, this is crazy. This is a postcard from my health insurance, and even look, they got an astronaut wearing a goddamn mask, saying it's required in the facility to go there and get checked out. Why?
Simple.
I don't want to backtrack to it, but why can't people just wear a mask? I don't understand what bothers people about that shit so much.
They don't like being told what to do.
That's all it is. Because they did the same thing with vaccines. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole community that says that vaccines will kill you, that they
Yeah.
alter, that they cause all these many things. And like if you go into the rundown, like
If you talk to any
honest-
nurse, like
it's
when a
very
kid comes
safe.
in and they're not vaccinated and they have to deal with that, like it just upsets them so much. And I feel
At
bad
this
for 'em.
at this age, if like I would say like if you haven't been exposed to certain things, when you get it, you're gonna get the extreme of it. That's the only thing that like people like kind of like okay, you cannot get a vaccine. That's your right if you want to do it for religious reasons or whatever. That's your
Well,
choice.
but also like as a kid and like having to register for school, you have to have certain vaccines to be able to
You
go
have to have
like,
your
public and
shots.
private schools.
I had to just
True.
recently re-get my tetanus shot because it ran out. I said the one you first get when you get in high school, I believe, or like middle school. You kind of have to get that shot.
I know you have
Mhm.
to get it every so often, but I know you also have to get it if you step on rusty nails.
Yep. You have to get the whooping cough like every 10 years or whatever.
Meningitis,
Meningitis.
hepatitis B, I think. I don't know. All kinds
Do we
of
have to get?
All
Yeah,
right,
you
so
do have to
my
get.
my hol-
You have to get
my
one of the
holiday is definitely
hepatitis
New
ones.
Year's. Definitely New Year's. I'm gonna be mad that I can't be with the homies really.
You can
And
still be
turn
with
up,
the
but
homies.
no,
But
I
it
can't.
just has to be
I
a
can't.
smaller controlled group of
Yeah,
individuals.
that's
That's what I'm
fine.
saying.
That's fine. But most of the
You
New
just got-
Year's I'm used to is just bangers. And
Uh,
like
then I
That's
think,
true.
you know, I hate
that's
to
not
say it,
gonna
but
happen.
I think you
That's
just have
not gonna happen.
to level set your expectations for what life is
Yeah.
gonna look like moving
I'm
forward.
gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
I used to be a rager, right? I used to be a rager, but now I feel like a more intimate New Year's will be more lit, bro.
I agree.
I'm telling I'm telling you, it's just like I feel like I'm getting at that age where I'm very cool, just drinking, enjoying company. We going back and forth. We have a
You're only
repertoire.
saying that because
We
you know who
eat
you getting your midnight kiss from. Stop it.
even when I
You
was
need to go to
single,
a ranger to hook up with someone? Is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm saying.
No, but
You're
it's
saying,
just like
are you trying to
the
question my
atmosphere
my
of the
G?
Rager, man. Like you got people
Are
playing
you
the
trying
beer
to
pong. Everybody
are you
stops
trying
doing what they're doing to hit that countdown, and there's a bunch of
are
people
you
there
trying
just
to
fucking screaming, and it's I don't know.
are you trying to challenge my G? I feel like that's what you're coming at. Like you're saying I don't have game, Charles? Is that what
No, I was saying that you're only comfortable doing that now
Bro,
because
even think about
you
that,
got it
Charles.
in.
You would kiss a random stranger at the
That's
club on New
facts.
Year's. Bro, disgusting. You don't know this woman from
Wait, you did
nowhere, or
that?
I
or
don't know
this
about
man
at the
from
club,
nowhere.
even though I ain't opposed to random makeouts at the bar or the club. That's
I used
just
to
me
go.
though. Not
I'm
anymore
just
though. Now we're gonna be
I'm just
making out with
saying.
the mask on.
I'm just thinking. I'm just you just look back at your life and you be like, what was I thinking? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even one night stands, bro. Again, disgusted. Think about
And
it.
we just looking back on everything, just like, God damn, we is a dirty ass race.
Gross. Gross. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I even been
shit.
looking at it. Think about it, sports. Like sports, we normalize sweating on other people. Gross, bro. I'm talking about
Wrestling, one
football.
of the first sports ever made. Wrestling is
Gross.
just it's dirty.
Think about
Ugh.
all the body, because you don't think about your sweat. Like football, when you get hit, bro, you could have snot going places you don't know, spit coming out your mouth. Like, bro, it's just like everything you sharing with people, and then we want to have the nerves like, oh, I'm clean. You know what I'm saying? Cleanliness.
This ain't a
No, bro.
sports podcast, but I'm happy the NBA is back.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I want
Of
the
course. I'm
players to
just saying.
stay safe.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
I'm
they're
just saying
gonna
that
get
it's gross.
infected. It's just gonna happen.
I'm
I
just
mean, they're
it's
in the
always
bubble though.
But
Shout
still,
out to
I
my man
mean,
Mo Williams or Lou
one
Williams.
person that has
It was
any
a Mo
playing time in the
Williams.
NBA will literally,
Most Lou
through
Williams.
like touch, have contact with literally every single other player and coach in the NBA. That's just how it is.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
man Lou
exactly.
Williams going out to a strip
Get him
club
the
to get some
special.
food.
Get him the special. The Lou Will.
No, he
Hey,
needed the chicken tenders, yo.
let me get
The Lou
eight of the
Will.
let me get 8 of the Lou Wills. You know what I'm saying? Make
My
an
man
extra
really,
mile.
that tweet was legendary. My man said, like, I just went out there to get some wings, and when I like looked up, I barely even noticed that there was bitches dancing today. My bad, I didn't mean to say bitches. I meant to say women. I'm sorry. That was a slip up. I apologize.
No, you're Lou Williams.
So
You're not. You're
misogynistic,
not.
bro. Oh
You're
my
not
God. That's so
trying.
misogynistic. Oh my God. That just came off wrong. I got too many like loving females in my life to be
But that
saying
just
that shit, man.
that should show you how many strip clubs Lou Williams has been to. Just gross.
My man's a legend. Like, what you mean?
But I feel like at a certain point, what does a strip club do to you at that point? You know what I'm saying? You're literally just there
I
because
mean,
of
you
the
just go there
ambiance.
for the conversation,
What conversation you doing in a
or
strip
you
club?
go there for the wings.
Okay, I believe that. I was about to say, I'm just saying, what conversation you having in a strip
Maybe
club?
maybe that spot really does have some fire ass wings though. Like,
Maybe I need
no
to go
cap.
to a strip club. They probably
I've never
strip
been.
clubs have.
You never
Strip
been?
clubs
You
have
never been
been.
to a strip club?
I have never been to a real
There
one.
was like a long period
I've
of
been.
time where I'm not
I've
going to
been
call
to
them out by name,
so
but some
many strip
friends like to
clubs.
go every night over the summer, and so they were going to take me.
Yeah,
out.
they like to vent to strippers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Little-
fine. I know a
Little
couple
buddy
people
had a
who every
few
time we go to the
excursions
strip
before he
club,
moved.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're therapists in their own
every
right.
time
You know.
one of
I
my
mean, good
bros
for
go
you.
to the
Again,
strip
it's kind
club,
of
he
like
fall in love with
OnlyFans. I
another
respect
girl.
the hustle. Do what you're going to do, man.
I feel like I would date a stripper before I date a girl that does OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Why?
you wildin'.
It's weird.
What?
It's weird. I feel like I would. You know what I'm saying?
What's
I
the
don't know why.
difference?
I
Oh,
feel
you
like
wildin'.
strippers.
Okay, we just gonna
I
move on
feel.
topics.
I
We ain't
feel
about
like
to.
strippers. I feel like
No.
strippers are more about their hustle. You know, is that weird? That I'm saying. I feel like strippers are more about their money. You know.
I guarantee you there are strippers that are on OnlyFans. 100%.
Oh my
I
God.
agree with you. I
I
agree
feel
with you
like if you're
now.
willing to strip, you're willing to do OnlyFans.
But I
Wait,
feel
can
like
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
yes, Charles. But I feel
Okay, I
like
think I
if she
just
was
got
like,
disconnected. I can't see your face.
now you're mute. You're good.
I feel
You're good.
like strippers and those that do OnlyFans is kind of like the rectangle square thing where like every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like if a girl was like, I'm a stripper, but I also have an OnlyFans, I'd be cool with that. Like off the jump, I'd be like, all right, so you just about your money.
I would
'Cause,
date
But
a
like,
you wouldn't
porn
be cool if
star
you just
before I
met like an
dated a
average girl
stripper.
who just was like, oh yeah, I do OnlyFans. Like, what's
no,
I think I
I,
would date a
I'd be
porn star before
confused.
I dated a stripper.
You would not date a porn star before you date a stripper. That's a bold take. I'm
Ain't
saying
no
that right now.
shame. Ain't no shame. And
There's,
plus, I
it's
could just
not
be out
about the
here.
shame.
She could hook me up, bro. Chances are, if I'm dating a porn star, she gonna hook me up with more threesomes, just to get shit cracking. But then
Sure.
I'm just keeping it real with other porn stars that I'm kind of interested in that I really don't want to say.
like the other thing that I think that I've like just like seen of like interviews with
He's like
strippers and stuff
skeptical.
is like it is work. Like it's exhausting.
That's my point. At
Like
least
it's
I know
not
you're about your
always a
hustle.
fun experience for like porn stars.
But I'm
She's
saying, like,
blowing some dude in the
OnlyFans,
back. You better keep
I
that
should-
same energy, dog.
I'm just, so what is a porn star doing, Charles?
Bro,
Like,
at least I know it's a whole scene. There's no like. I mean, you just got to be cool with another dude smashing your girl on camera. I guess like
You
another
have to be cool.
professional porn
we
actor
live-
doing it.
you
But
literally
at
have
least
to
I don't
be.
know.
You have to look at
Fucking
it like
Jeff
a
from
job.
accounting is coming over and paying my girl dancing all up on him in a private room session to blow him. Like what the fuck?
I feel like we're way off topic.
The time and effort it takes
I
into
feel
coming,
like-
it takes into shooting a porn
What
scene
I
is
what I
like,
really try to
wow.
say, what I really try to say is that I know for a fact strippers work harder than girls that have OnlyFans, and that's what attracts me to them is the work
Yeah.
ethic.
I can see
I would
that.
say,
I'm
I
not
would
gonna
say
deny
that.
that.
Takes like
So
less
that's-
effort. Is that what you mean?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because
I
for
would
you
agree
to
with that.
for you to be on that pole for 8
Like
hours,
the
and for
physical
somebody that
command of the
yeah,
job. Okay.
and
Yeah.
for you
I
to
would
be
agree.
taking stuff from your Instagram that you may have done in like an hour or something, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's all just reposted Instagram shit, man.
it's all
I
it's
don't wanna
okay.
get into it. The
And it-
simps. No, I'm just playing. I'm not about to do this.
You
This
go
shit
on
just
another
fucking
simp rant. I swear to
I
God.
swear.
Rachel, I'm sorry. They need to be
I
stopped.
swear to God.
They need to be stopped. Oh my God. There's gonna be a war that happens in the distant future. It's gonna be regular
Hunger
guys
Games?
stopping these crazy simps out here from fucking wilding.
I don't know about
Jesus
these. To
Christ.
be honest, we already had this conversation, but I don't know about these Sims, man. I just feel like they're just, very, they're
Act
very
like
lovable.
they're like deviants or something.
I just feel like they're nice guys, and sometimes nice guys. That's what really we're just replacing the word simp with nice guy.
No, because there's a difference between a
I would
simp
say
and a
like
nice guy.
the
A nice guy doesn't feel like he's
simp
owed
reaches
anything.
levels of like desperation. I think.
Okay, I'll give you that. Actually,
A nice guy
I
doesn't
shouldn't even.
feel like he's owed anything. A
You're
simp
right.
does.
You're right. You know what?
No,
I just learned this.
Simp like is like feels like they deserve anything. It's just like I would do anything.
Yeah, I get you.
Is
You know
more.
what? You're right.
There's
I
nothing
understand the
wrong with
differences.
doing anything for your girl. Let's get that straight right
Is-
now. But we ain't
is
got to
that-
linger on this topic.
I was
But I'm
about to
just
say.
saying, like,
I'm so confused.
Me too.
I'm saying
Aren't
a
you
lot
though
of these
really
simps
white?
just feel like they're owed everything. And that's my problem with these motherfuckers, man.
Okay, maybe we just like get back to.
I was about to say, let's just.
Yeah, I mean, you guys never answered what holiday you're gonna miss the most.
Yeah, we did.
I
mean, you
guess
guys-
by default, I guess it would have
Never
to be
really-
Halloween. I guess by default,
Halloween.
it would have
That's
to
a
be
good
Halloween.
one too.
I mean, mine would probably be Christmas because we usually have like an extended celebration with all of Cody's
Oh, that's I'm usually just
Yeah,
around my
that-
regular folks for
family.
that.
There's usually
Mhm.
like at least 50 people there, and that probably won't
I
happen.
bet you're not gonna miss buying all them presents.
Oh no, I buy one present for that shit.
Oh no, you still buying presents? You just mailing them now.
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
true.
online. Like like we were saying before we started recording, and I think before you even joined AG, was that like is Black Friday a thing anymore? I mean, companies in the last few years have already been they went to
Pushing more
opening
towards
really
online.
early on Thanksgiving to now saying like we're not opening on Thanksgiving at all. But especially now with COVID, like I was saying, I used to work at Target. Like
Oh shit!
and
Didn't
the amount
Walmart
of
say that?
people in
Same.
the store on any given like Friday or Saturday just shopping was astronomical that you wouldn't actually even be able to socially distance. So are they going to have to start like maintaining and keeping count of how many people are allowed into the store at once?
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I think a lot of places are just gonna be like, you know what?
Black
If we get-
Friday might be an
if we get
interesting
caught-
holiday.
I'd be like, if we get caught, we get caught. I feel like that. And then when they do get caught, because honestly, I feel like Black Friday is
that-
like a money. It's like money at the end of the day. Black Friday is like literally one of the best days for any store. So at
Oh,
that
for sure.
point,
But I mean, even in general, after Black Friday, for just like overall shopping, like just Christmas
A
shopping
lot
is
of
always
yeah.
crazy.
yeah,
And
that
because then
season
it
is
also will
ridiculous.
be on the store, like stores like Target, Walmart, Best Buy that have those really big Black Friday sales. Like you're also putting all of your employees at risk if you're going to
Yeah.
stay
I
open.
think
And
didn't
at
Walmart
that
say
point
they're not
becomes a
going to be open?
liability issue.
I feel like you can only do that for this year, but after that, as soon as everything is like A-okay, or they even get like, it's fine to do this, I feel like they're just gonna go right back to normal because money
They
is
will
money
be.
at the end of the
Well,
day.
I feel like the reasonable people who are, the ones who have no problem with wearing masks just aren't going to do it and are just going to do their shopping online. And then we're going to see
Understood.
the people that want their freedom, who are going to be the ones standing like right up against someone in line, not maintaining that 6 foot distance.
Either that or
And
they're going to
ends up
be
like
one of the
getting fucking
people
sick.
boxing people at Walmart for a 50-inch TV.
Well, it was those people anyways to begin with.
That's kind of what I'm interested to see on Black Friday. I think that might be the
Man,
most entertaining day in American history in a long time.
the only thing that sucks about all of this though is that now Amazon is gonna be backed up, eBay gonna be backed up. All these like e-commerce countries, you're gonna have to do stuff in advance because I don't know how you keep up with the demand of everybody just ordering online.
Well,
You
you're
know,
just going to have to hire
I
more
really
employees.
forgot. I really
If you-
forgot that the Amazon workers were going on strike because everybody was buying like sex toys. That one dude was giving a speech. He was like, "We're only supposed to be selling essential items. Why are all the sex toys sold out?" I was dying. My man
people
was
are
on a
hella
rant.
people are hella
My
bored,
man
bro.
was
Dudes
on
are
a
hella
rant.
bored, so they gotta buy them that what you call them?
The
Them
sex
pocket
doll,
joints. Right,
pocket
or the
pussy.
sex doll. There you go. I didn't know what it was. I forgot about it. And then girls just be buying dildos, bro. We're bored. People are bored. And when you get tired of watching the content, and when you get tired of reading, and when you get tired of cooking, guess what? You're gonna get
And
yourself a
when
fix. Think about
can't
it.
have sex, I mean, I guess you
Some
can
people, if you
can't call
think
anybody over because of
if you
COVID.
think
You
about
just
this,
gotta hold yourself
if you
down. You feel me?
I was about to say, if you think about this, some people have not had sex for like 4 or 5 months since COVID started because because they're like, I can't fold. And some girls got a routine. Some guys got a routine. Let me say that both sexes have a routine, girl and guy. I
Also,
guess
that has not stopped some people
I was about to say
from
something. It
being on
hasn't
the
really.
dating apps, meeting up.
I know for a fact it has. I know hella girls have been talking about their hookups
Oh, yeah.
on social media.
Wow,
On social
irresponsible.
media. I mean, if you're a couple, I've assumed that you just said bump that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just assuming. I don't know. I don't
All
know.
right,
It's just weird.
got anything else you guys want to get into? Talk about? I mean, it was my episode, but like, I feel like we kind of went over everything. It's like bounced around as it kind of was, but
as usual.
call back to
That's
last
every
week.
episode.
Call back to last week though. It had
What
a little
about the
bit of that
Sims?
in there.
Simps?
No, just about the OnlyFans Sims, I guess.
Yeah, we're callback kings, bro. At least every episode we call back to another episode, which
Oh, for
means,
sure.
royalty, you got to be listening, bro, because these callbacks they be funny, bro.
Gotta
They're
pay
inside
attention.
jokes. It's always keep you on your toes. It's like a I always want to say
facts.
female because I'm talking about from my perspective, but I guess that's just because my girl keeps me on my toes, and sometimes you see the face, I'd be exhausted, just dealing with the mess of a relationship.
I was gonna make a really crazy joke right now, but I'm not even gonna.
I was about to say you're gonna have Tess on your. Tess gonna be mad
But
that you.
no, I mean,
I would not want to piss Tess off. I feel like
I was gonna make it. Never mind, we good.
I don't know. Is she? I feel
I'm gonna
like
say Daisy's a feed in the air type of guy. We gotta stop.
I'm not even gonna respond to that, bro. I'm not going to entertain that nonsense.
Anyway.
Hey, I should say, and what if I am? Does that mean I'm not a man or something? You know how people be saying
No,
that.
it doesn't.
I was saying that for the rhetoric. I don't really believe anything. If I did that, I did that. That's what I like. Okay.
That's fine. That's cool.
We have men out here that like to get pegged. Am I going to judge them? Maybe in silence.
Yes. What are you talking about? My man trying to act like he ain't sure.
I know.
That's what we ain't gonna keep the cap going, man.
I'm not capping, bro.
I'm gonna hit these outros. I'm done.
I feel like it's sex, bro. You like what you like,
I don't. Yeah, but
Jesus Christ.
Ain't nothing
We
wrong
have
with it. You like what you like, but
right. You matter of fact, we gonna have a podcast for this anyways. We're just speaking.
yes, later
Or
on this month, actually, with a very special friend of mine.
we
It's
should
Hey,
gonna
call it
come on
dumb
the
smart.
show.
We should call it dumb smart. I'ma sex you up. Ooh, I'ma sex you up.
I
I feel
like
like you
the
should record like an
idea,
intro
but
track
I
to
don't know.
that,
I don't
Deja.
know about the.
The
He
name.
got a sex operator voice, so I guess he can get that off. But the
Yeah,
come.
you got too close to the mic, Charles. These aren't
I'm
real
sorry.
mics,
I'm
Charles. You gotta
sorry. I'm
remember.
sorry. Damn,
You
bro.
gotta
My
remember.
bad.
We don't got the real
My
mics
bad.
in front of us. You can't be doing all that, bro. You just
I'm
sounded like
sorry.
a robot.
I already sounded like a robot. I'm
Beep
sorry.
boop bop bop. Robot. All night.
Okay, who wants to hit the first
I
outro?
want you.
I'm done.
I wanna set you up
Rachel, you want to give it to
all
us? I
night.
don't need to hear this man.
Sure.
Making love faces. Making love faces.
Are you done?
Yeah, I was hoping he was too.
My body is your body. It's
Tez, I really hope you don't have to
amazing.
deal with this when he's trying to set the mood, bro. I really hope you don't have to deal with this when he's trying to set the mood.
Yeah.
Deja is a wild man, son. Yo,
I
relax.
wanna take it
Relax.
out, show you what I'm about. When I don't stop, get it.
You
I'm
a
done.
bass trying to be a tenor right now, and that's not what we need.
I don't need to do any of that. I'm just singing what they call it, baby making music.
Sure.
Okay. Whatever you Rachel is so
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rachel. It's
That's
your
what it's
outro.
called. That's what it's called.
It's your outro.
Oh my god.
That's what it's called. It's called what it's called.
Baby making music. Jesus Christ.
R&B thugs.
Ooh, whoa. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna hit y'all with that. Y'all ain't ready for that. Go ahead, Rachel.
Here we are.
No,
all
Deji,
alone
stop. Just
in
mute him.
this
Just mute him.
room.
Just mute him, Rachel. Just mute him. God damn.
And girl, you know it's that time for me to come through. I'll take my
I'm
time.
gonna mute
We'll
you if you don't
be
stop.
all night. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, if you stop singing though, I can do my
Hey,
outro
low-key,
and then you can do
low-key.
yours.
Yes.
Low-key,
And then
that
I
should
can
be
go
a
to
God.
bed.
You're
that
so
should be
rude. You're
that
so
should be a
rude.
discussion though. Like, what do you like? Because you know, a lot of people do. People be having sex in silence, or what do you have sex to? Do you have sex to
Yes,
screamo?
people have
Do you have
sex in
sex to
silence.
rap,
Sex to
R&B,
screamo.
pop? I feel like
Imagine
it's
me
I feel
having
like it'd be
sex to let
very.
the bodies hit the floor. Relax, man.
Oh
Jesus.
No,
my
I'm just saying
Right. What are we doing?
because
Let's just
because
take
R&B
this. Can we just end this? Let's get a bag.
because
Let's
R&B
get
is
a
such
bag.
it's such a universal music of love, right? But like then you have like, do people like make love to country music? You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yes,
think
people
about
make
it.
love to
Yeah.
country music.
People make love to rock and roll music.
Yes.
Like pour some
You gotta go
sugar
based
on
off of the
me.
tempo. So what mood you're going
You wanna
for
make love to Living on a Prayer?
No,
No.
I'm not saying like throw on some Bon Jovi or Aerosmith. Like I'm saying
Hold on,
like,
I'm killing it to
there's
Living on a
shit
Prayer.
for
Y'all
everything.
wildin'. Stop it.
No. The most reckless thing I've
Living
ever
on a prayer. All right, we're gonna get out of
most
here. Rachel.
reckless
It's your
thing I've
outro.
done is
It's
doing
your
it to
outro.
is doing it to Chief Keef. That's the most reckless thing I've done. So
Rachel, please hit your outro. This is where we're at in this podcast.
Anyway,
am I capping? That's up for you to decide, royalty. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Man was in it. I'm cooling with my youngest.
And no, it was Love No Thoughty. So
Wow. Who's the girl who did that?
bro, it doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, you know, we all do. I was young, you know, it was high
No,
school.
let's not get on another tangent. Let's end this now. We don't need
It's not
that
a
story.
tangent. It's not a
God
tangent.
damn it. Rachel, just go. Just mute him, please.
Okay,
I can't do this anymore. I can't.
I have to sneeze. So
My man said he smashed some drill music. That's nuts.
Bro, we've all done some wild stuff.
Hey,
Stop
hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. That was kind of like a low-key shot I just made right there to some drill music. Come on. That makes sense, actually.
what?
With the double entendre.
Man,
Get into some drill music.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just saying.
Dun, dun, dun,
It was a deeper meaning to that,
uh,
but it just went over your heads. So we can wait till hit your outro, or else this man gonna be singing all night, and he's not who I want to go to sleep listening to.
Okay. Sorry, my brain's working at like a half speed as it normally is.
Yeah, good.
One, I think most reasonable people have accepted that things are going to look different for the rest of the year at least. Your holidays are going to look different. You're going to be celebrating everything a little bit differently than we used to. That's okay, as long as you're taking the right precautions. But also, it sucks because even if you do take the right precautions, you could still get sick. But keep in mind, just because COVID's going around and you get sick doesn't automatically mean that you have COVID. So take the right precautions, do what you need to take care of yourself. If you start feeling sick, just be a good person. Isolate yourself a little bit. Get a test if you need to. It's okay. There's no shame in it. There's no shame. Cool. That's fine. I'm done. Goodbye.
All right. Omo, you want to hit us with something?
Sure. Royalty. It's that time. It's the end of the episode. I'm just gonna do some promo. We got t-shirts, $25. Go ahead and put those orders in. Follow us everywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because apparently y'all like listening to us. So as long as we can, y'all like it to hear, we're gonna continue to do the damn thing. We're growing. So we appreciate you. I'm gonna say thank you. Follow us everywhere at Suburban Kings. And lastly, I just want y'all to know that you are loved. I love y'all, Royalty. Y'all keep it lovely.
That was really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with a shout out to the Royalty too, just because y'all been really holding us down this whole quarantine, kinda. You know what I'm saying? It's been awesome that y'all really like to come here every week and listen to us just talk about our lives, kinda. It's cool seeing the support.
And interact. That's the best part.
Yeah, and interact. Seeing people jumping live, and even shout out to Tafari for even making us do that Batman review. You know what I'm saying?
Now we're gonna probably do more reviews.
Yes, definitely. And I've been watching quite a few animes recently, so I got some reviews I'm gonna come out with. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, whether you're up somewhere high, somewhere down low, somewhere off in the middle, and you like making love to drill music, R&B, heavy metal, or rock and roll, just remember to keep on living.
Keep on.
That's all we can do at the end of the day. Let's go.
Keep it lovely.